how's it going, all my tacticians, and welcome back to another video from yours truly. This time, I'm going to be showing off two battles in which, one, I underestimate my opponent, as usual, and two, my opponent underestimates me, also as usual, because, you know, that's what happens when you stare down your opponent with a rushing ram and he's wearing a hat, and, you know, he pretends he doesn't know what he's doing half the time. People underestimate him. But regardless, let's get this party started! Alright, so let's start things off. Jasmine and Draco are going to be my leads for this battle. And Tucker is going to bring out his little cup team with Reshiram Killer and I Destroy Soul. So, first of all, he's going to have his youngest here going for the Protect, because, you know, that's what shenanigans got to be happening. And I go for the Bulldoze. Now, obviously, it's not going to affect the Pick-a-Peck, but it is going to be affecting Jasmine. Some of you have seen Jasmine before. You've seen what she can do, and, well, I'm going to do the same thing. He's going to set up a Tailwind. I'm like, huh, Tailwind? This is interesting. So I go with a Leaf Storm here. It's not going to do a ton of damage. Actually, it's going to do a whole ton of damage because it's a Pick-a-Peck. You know, a little cup Pick-a-Peck. Now, it hangs on thanks to the Focus Sash, but I'm able to get the special attack boost on my Jasmine, on my Laurentius. I go for another Bulldoze. I'm outspeeding everyone with my Choice Scarf Flygon here, and I almost get the KO off onto the Yungoos. Still not affecting the Pick-a-Peck because it's flying, but it increases my Jasmine's speed another stage. So Bullet Seed comes out here, and it's gonna deal, you know, some minor damage to Draco. He's not happy about having a bunch of seeds, you know, flung at him by this little bird on the other side of the field. You know, he's faced off against legendaries, and now he's being, you know, spat on by a bird on the other side of the field. But now, out comes Last Resort from the Reshiram Killer, and it's a critical hit, and it just hit me down! I'm like, no! How did that happen? Oh my goodness, I don't know how that happened, but 410 is now on the field. Impy's got to go for something here. I got to go for another Bulldoze. I'm able to finish off the Yungoos. You know, I got nothing else to work with here. I got nothing else to work with when it comes to the team I chose. I sent in only 3, so what you see is what you get. Draco now getting another Bullet Seed spam from the Pick-a-Peck. And I don't think he's going to enjoy this one as much because he's running out of health. He can only take so much from these Bullet Seeds. And speaking of which, that is the end of Draco. 2 Bullet Seeds and down goes my Flygon. Now it's all up to 410. He is the last hope for Impy as he goes for his Automatized. It's his weakest policy, Automatized 410 strategy. And Impy has got his work cut out for him in this battle as Spaghetti comes out. No relationship to Spaghetti Girl. Swords Dance comes out from the Pick-a-Peck. Not gonna be happy about this, but hey, I gotta work with what I'm given. Work with what I'm given, and I just have to keep the outspeeds going. Automatize coming out once again for Team Impy. So he's got 2 Automatizes going. Leech Seed coming out, gonna be putting the seeds onto 410. How he's able to get those seeds to land on a flying burb, I don't know, but then again, you know, a lot of things don't make sense to Impy. Now, Tailwind is gone for my opponent, which means I'm the fastest thing on the field. So I go for the Steel Wing, shut down the Pick-a-Peck, keep it from going for any more Tailwind setups. Rest in peace, I Destroy Soul, and Spaghetti gonna go for the Ancient Power now. Fortunately, I avoid any, you know, Ancient Power boosts, but still, these Leech Seeds are rather annoying. Now, Snapdragon coming out here for Team Impy, and I'm like, okay, I got an idea here. I'm just gonna go for the Roost, get myself set up, gonna get myself safe. Maybe he'll go for like an Ice Beam or something like that. No, he goes for the Ancient Power on his Spaghetti once again. It's not gonna do any damage because I've removed my flying typing because of the Roost. But the Scald comes out, and 410 tries a little hard out. Not enough damage, or not enough health to survive the Scald. Rest in pepperoni. Team Impy fails and flops to victory. Well, my opponent won like that, and thank goodness because I did not want to lose to the by barrel. But still, What was I thinking going into this battle? Why do I keep underestimating Tucker's team? Why do I keep underestimating his team? Regardless, I got some more battles to show up, and let's go onwards to the next one. This one is going to be against Yony, or as he's called, Yon Fire. So Yon Fire, he's like, I will destroy you. You will bow before me. And Impy's like, yeah, sure, yeah, yep, whatever. You know, I've faced you before. I've faced Legendary before. I've faced Arceus before. I've faced all this kind of shenanigans before. Let's get this party started. Alright, so Yon is now in the fight now. I'm going to be leading off with the typical strategy of Herald and Raiden. As for my opponent, he's going to be leading off with Kyurem and Mewtwo. So I'm like, you're not leading off with the Arceuses, and you're leading off with the Zekrom Kyurem fusion. I'm like, okay, it's okay. It doesn't matter to me. Now, Mega Mewtwo Y coming out from my opponent. Obviously, I'm not really happy about the leads because, you know, this is a really dangerous setup that I have to fight now. But I go for my Herald and Raiden strategy of protecting here and detecting here. It's going to set me up quite nicely. So, Side Strike coming out, going to be blocked by the Raiden. Ice Beam coming out from the Kyurem, not going to do anything to my lovely Herald. He's just so awesome. But I realize not good for him to be staying on the field, so I pull him back. Now it's Steven's turn to shine. So I go for my discharge here. Lightning Rod discharge strategy as always, trying to get some paralysis off. Maybe on the Mewtwo, not going to do anything to the Kyurem really because of the, you know, the electric typing. Side Strike now coming out here. He saw I was going to go for that, you know, Lightning Rod strategy. So he goes into that, doubles down into Steven here. Trying to double down into Herald, but Steven takes it like a boss and, you know, sacrifices himself for the greater good. So now Raiden is on the field still, and I'm thinking, alright, this is a good time for Jenna to shine. It's a good time for Jenna. So I send out Jenna and go for the Accelerock because that's what you do. You go for Jenna and you send out the Accelerock. Now I go for the Shadow Ball here, and I'm going to shut down the Mega Mewtwo because, you know, I'm faster than him, so I shut him down. Rest in Pepperoni, Mega Mewtwo Y. That was probably the bigger threat to my team. Earth Power coming out from the Kyurem. I thought maybe that would be the end of Raiden, but he still has some fight left in him. He still has a few tricks in his arsenal left to run. Now, out comes Arceus, the ground type Arceus. So I'm thinking, okay. Now the Arceus is on the field, so I just have to protect with Raiden. I'm not going to risk, you know, losing Raiden in this fight. So I go for the Iron Head. Gonna almost get the KO off onto the Kyurem. But this sets me up quite nicely. Kyurem flinches, not able to do anything. Hydro Cannon coming out from the Arceus. And this also goes nicely into my strategy because now my opponent cannot defend his Arceus from my Herald. So I've sacrificed 2 Pokemon to get to this position, but now Herald is back on the field and he is ready to roll. Alright, here we go. Mega Sceptile. Finally unleashed. Mega Herald ready to roar and show off his power. Discharge Lightning Rod strategy. Unleashed for Team Impy. Not going to do anything to the Arceus, but I don't care about the Arceus. My entire plan is to hit his, well, not hit his Kyurem, but my entire plan is to improve my power on Herald. Going for the Giga Drain, almost gets the KO off. And I've learned that I'm faster than his Arceus, so yay Impy. As for Raiden, well, he finally succumbs to the burns, but he's a trooper. He was a champ. He did his darn job. Now, out comes the second Arceus for my opponent, Ghost Arceus on the field, and Arachnia on the field for Team Impy. Discharge, Lightning Rod strategy, like I said, gonna keep powering up my Herald as best as I can. Gonna try to go for some paralysis, not able to get it off on the Arceus. Gonna go for the Giga Drain and try to take down the Ghost Arceus, not able to. Rock Slide coming out here. Gonna do a ton of damage to Arachnia. He alive. He at least clings to life. And Z move time coming out from Yon. He really is trying to shut down my strategy. Because this is now the second time he's doubled down onto the wrong Pokemon. Like, you're now gonna go for a little ride, and you go to the center of the earth. He doesn't really like this. Rest in pepperoni, my Galvantula. Choice Scarf Galvantula, everyone. Rest in pepperoni. Now I'm down to my last two Pokemon, Zapdos and Harold. So Zapdos on the field, getting ready to show off my power as I go for the Giga Drain and shut down the Arceus. Gonna restore some of my health back, and Arceus goes away. One Arceus down, one more to go. Discharge, Lightning Rod. Gonna be doing all the damage I need to finish off the Ghost Arceus. As well as Power Up Harold, you know, just as an afterthought. Now Mawile on the field. Not exactly terrified of the Mawile because, you know, it's not the Mega Mawile. And the final Arceus is now on the field as well. Intimidate coming out from the Mawile, but neither of my Pokemon are actually cared or concerned by that because, you know, it's the Mawile. It's not exactly a threat. So I go for the Giga Drain here, trying to shut down the Arceus, not able to get the KO off. I am going to restore Harold to full power. Judgment coming out from the Arceus. Doubling down into Harold at long last, seeing he is the true threat. But it doesn't matter, it is too late for that. Discharge, Lightning Rod, once again coming out for Zapdos. Gonna be doing some super nice damage. Finishing off the Arceus and bringing the Mawile almost to its knees. Play Rough comes out, it's gonna get the KO off on Harold. There's nothing I can do to avoid that. But it doesn't matter, the game is over. All that's left is the Mawile, and it's not in Mega form. Not able to Mega because of Mewtwo earlier. Discharge finishes it off. That is the end of the battle. GG to Yon and to me. Oh my goodness, just an entire day full of people underestimating me and me underestimating people. I underestimated Tucker's little cup team and he absolutely destroyed me and humiliated me. My opponent, Yon, underestimated what I could do with this team, my Discharge Lightning Rod team. And Jenna thrown in just for good measure, just in case. Yeah, this is why you throw a Dusk Lycanroc onto a team, people. You never know when you're gonna need it. You never know when you're gonna need a Dusk Lycanroc, people. You never know when you're gonna need one. But in any case, I'll see you tacticians in my next videos. Bye-bye!
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head underwater, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found.